Hello everyone, welcome to a video blog for Jeff for Banks. I'm talking to you on 695 near Baltimore, just leaving an RMA Risk Management Associates Chesapeake chapter's luncheon where I moderated a panel on risk, but the panel had pretty experienced bankers, Mike Allen from Hartford, Kevin Benson from Rosedale Federal, and Mark Samani from West Banco, very seasoned, all in different verticals. They came up to their senior executive rankings and CEO rankings, one from finance, one from the regulators, and then another from lending. So it was a very diverse panel, but I don't want to talk about necessarily the risk. One of the questions that I posited to them was, if you could give advice to your younger self early in your career, what would it be? And I wanted to share that with my readers, and in this case my listeners. One of the CEOs said, treat people kindly. So number one was treat people kindly. And then he went on to say, Mike Allen said that, look at everybody in the room, and the room was full. It was a nice crowd. Look at everybody in the room, and we all work for different financial institutions, but you know what? Over the course of your careers, being from a relatively tight geography, urban areas such as Baltimore or Washington, D.C., you're going to run into each other over and over and over again. Even if you have disagreements with others that might be colleagues today, they might be competitors tomorrow, always approach people with kindness. So I thought that was a great piece of advice. The second one, Kevin, the former regulator and now CEO of Rosedale, he said, own your own career. Don't let your supervisor or others dictate the direction of your career. And, if you are the type of person that likes to solve problems, for example, we'll solve problems for the bank. Be that person that's out in front of issues instead of somebody that's simply doing what they're told. I mean, there's a place for that, but own your own career. If you are currently in one functional vertical that you would like to actually make a vertical move or a collateral move to another functional vertical, still do the best job you can in the vertical you're at, and then take control of your own career, because all of our careers take twists and turns, but it is your career. It doesn't belong to anyone else. And then Mark Samani from West Banco said, be open to opportunities. And this is, especially in a changing industry such as banking, opportunities, as Mark pointed out, usually come in the form of problems. So be that person that people turn to solve problems, and it'll advance your career in ways that you could never imagine, because we have a lot of problems in our industry that need to be solved, and there are people that might turn back to old ways to solve those problems. If you're that person that looks for new ways to do things, even if your new way isn't adopted. So he talked about that. It helps you do a couple things. It helps you be adaptive. If you're the person that is in front of problems and solving problems and people turn to solve problems, it won't necessarily be a problem where you have subject matter expertise, but they know that you're the type of person that tends to solve problems, so you get to be adaptive. And also, you get to be accustomed to constructive conflict. Many times when you're solving problems and you put forward a potential solution, that solution isn't adopted. Well, after you've made your case on why your solution should be adopted and they decide to go in another direction, you are as supportive of the other direction as if that idea came from you. So it helps you manage constructive conflict. So those are the three things that these bank senior executives give to younger people in our industry on the advice that they would have given themselves, and therefore they're imparting to you. Treat people kindly, own your own career, and be open to opportunity, even though that likely will be in the form of a problem. Hope this was helpful to you, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.